Cross-cultural communication is how individuals from different cultural backgrounds communicate. It can be challenging as every culture has its own habits that may take on different meanings when used in communication with someone from another culture. That is why it is smart to go into any cross-cultural situation with a basic awareness of the other's culture. There are a ton of different cultures out there, and you may find yourself in a situation where you're interacting with these cultures, whether it be in a professional or a casual context. This video will show you exactly what you need to pack when you're preparing for one of these cross-cultural interactions. By the end of this video, it should be nothing but smooth sailing as you interact with any culture from around the world. Oh, that brings me to the first item on the packing list. I guess I should say non-item, because the use of idioms or slang like smooth sailing, down to the wire, and touch base should definitely stay out of your suitcase. Common phrases and idioms of your culture may not exist in the culture you're interacting with. Furthermore, even if the person you're talking to has flawless English, do not assume that they have a complete knowledge of all of the idioms that exist in your language as well. Stay literal. Now, what you should bring.
Your supportive side. A key component of any cross-cultural interaction is to be supportive. You will more than likely be speaking with someone whose first language is not English. Right off the bat, you want to make them feel comfortable and thus give them confidence and encouragement through any vocabulary roadblock.
Patience. Patience is necessary. It shows respect for the individual you're talking to. So wait for them to finish your thought and don't fill periods of silence with unnecessary talk.
A calm, quiet, and slow voice. If you remember to pack this, you'll prevent a lot of misunderstanding and frustration. A loud voice may be misinterpreted to mean you're aggressive. By speaking slowly and coming across as calm, you will set a tone for the conversation and put the other individual at ease.
Eye contact. There needs to be a proper level of eye contact. In some cultures, too much eye contact is rude. You may need to avert your eyes on occasion to avoid disrespect. Do some research about the culture before your meeting to find out if eye contact will be an issue.
A pen. Sometimes oral communication just doesn't cut it. Don't hesitate to write something down on a nearby napkin or piece of paper to be sure there's understanding.
Summarization skills. Finally, it doesn't hurt to recap what has been decided. For instance, if you have set up another time to meet, mention all of the meetup details again at the end of the conversation to verify that you are on the same page as the person you're speaking with. This will ensure that both of you walk away from the conversation with the same information.
Your ears. It is important that you are a good listener. There needs to be a balance in the conversation. Make a point and then actively listen to the response.
Positive and singular questions. When asking questions, make sure they are positive. For example, do not ask them, are you not coming? Ask them, are you coming? This will avoid any awkward misunderstandings when they respond. Does yes means they are coming or does it mean they are not? Also separate every question. Do not link them together. Get a response before asking another question.
One last thing to leave behind with slang, your assumptions. Never, never, never assume anything. Just because the person you're talking to may not be looking at you while you're talking to them does not necessarily mean that they aren't listening. Or if the person you're talking to is not responding, and then you proceed to assume that they don't understand what you're saying. They most likely do. If you're unsure of something, ask a simple question to clear things up and get some feedback, but do not assume because you may end up offending someone. I think it is now safe to say you are equipped for any cross-cultural conversation, whatever your global destination may be.